All right, we are back with another stream. All right, let me give me a few seconds that YouTube load properly here. Come on, YouTube. All right, there we go. I think YouTube's saying we're good. All right, let me put in all messages. There we go. I'm waiting for that notification. Please get that notification. Okay, I got the notification. That is good. That is some very, very good news. I got the notification, so hopefully you guys got it as well. And I'll wait a little bit for people to join in, and then we can get started. We will be getting started with the what is it called? The review, yes. Shadow or Sonic X Shadow Generations review. That's what we're gonna get started with, and then we'll go on from there. Give me a second. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. KR, what is up, bro? How you doing? Oh my god, you shaved. Well, yes. Not shaved entirely like the cream thingy. I didn't do that, but I did, I suppose, shave with a machine. Yes. All right. If I had known that there was a title for the stream, I would have suggested something Mufasa related. No, I couldn't come up with this title, bro, so I just remembered what we did last stream, and that's what I named it. So we don't need to focus on Mufasa today. I just had to put it in the damn title, bro. I probably should have put it in last week's title, but anyways. Yeah. But anyways, Sean, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Welcome. White, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is doing good. Y'all ever wonder if Gur is sick of our crap? What? No. I'm not sick of your crap, bro. What? You guys don't even give me any crap, bro. Thankfully so. Please don't give any crap, alright? Y'all chill. Y'all are really, really chill. Let me put the screen up, actually. I got a lot of the... What is it called? The recommendations. I have it on the list. So we have quite a few on the queue right now. But we'll get started with a pretty long video to start with, which is obviously from Sam, which we were supposed to watch like, what, 2 weeks ago or something? I don't know. We're supposed to be a little while ago that we were supposed to watch this. But it is 52 minutes, so get strapped, get ready, get loaded, get your water, get your food, and we'll get going. Mufasa is embarrassing. Wait, all good, celebrating my mom's birthday early. Well, happy birthday to her then. Happy birthday to your ma, Sean. Hopefully it's a very fun and good celebration that you're having there. Mufasa is embarrassing. I didn't watch the full movie, but I watched one of the clips on Twitter, and it's not good. Doing good. That's good, White. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, happy birthday to your ma, Sean. Exactly. Happy birthday to her. Sonic 3D was denied a nomination at the Academy Awards. Oh, man. They be hating, man. They just be hating at this point. I don't even know what to say. Anyways, you know what? Let's get into this review. It is a pretty long video. People will join in, and then we'll talk some more. But Sonic X Shadow Generations review from Sam Procrastinates. Let's get into this.
This year was certainly something. A whole year dedicated to everyone's favorite hedgehog, Shadow.
Yes,
Edgy
sir.
the Hedgie had a whole year dedicated to him, and it's been such a cool sight to see. The marketing for this has been intense. Shadow merch has been intensified, Sonic Symphony included Shadow music. Hell, they even recreated his bike from the 2005 game. I just hope it doesn't have the same fate. And all of that leading up to the two big hitters for Shadow. Sonic Movie 3 coming out later in December, which I am super excited for, as you could tell.
Oh my god!
And Sonic X Shadow Generations, which I was also excited for.
Oh, what the fuck?
But just before the official announcement, rumors were already starting to trickle in about a potential Sonic Generations remaster, and my first reaction to that news was...
Okay, but why though?
Don't get me wrong, I love Sonic Generations, but it's already on PC and can run at 4K 60 FPS. Granted, it did have a lot of problems as they stopped updating it over time. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I got this stupid error trying to boot the game. And I understand for console owners wanting to play it on their newer consoles, but my confusion comes from demand. Look, you'd be hard-pressed to tell me that more people weren't asking for Sonic Unleashed to be remastered forever now. And that game isn't even on PC, so yeah, I get it. Generations really hasn't gone anywhere, and the game is still alive and well, especially thanks to the insane amount of mod support. But, yeah, Who knows? Maybe Unleashed will be the next game to get the remastered treatment.
Want some chocolate?
But it all started to make sense when we heard more about what they had planned. See, this wasn't just a Generations remaster, but an expansion to include a new Shadow story with his past. And I get why they wanted to do that. Movie 3 is on the horizon, and they not only wanted to capitalize on that hype, but to also introduce people to Shadow's backstory if they didn't play the 2005 game. And in hindsight, the Time Eater is kind of the perfect excuse to do that. But oh man, the 2005 Shadow game. Look, as an 8-year-old kid, I ate this shit up. I even played the Flash games leading up to its release. The edginess, the serious tones, the guns making me go. Now, as much as I liked this game, I won't deny that even back then, I thought this story was goofy as hell. And no, I'm not talking about the mission where you have to kill the president. Yes, that was a real thing, Jesus Christ. But Shadow being tied to aliens felt a little unnecessary. But hey, you know, it wasn't a big deal that they wanted to add lore to Shadow's creation. The real problem is that it didn't really go anywhere after this game. Hell, to even learn the truth from this game, you had to play through it 10 times. Point is, the game's structure and having you choose your own path, while cool in concept, made it hard to understand the truth of Shadow as a character. You essentially had to play through 10 non-canon endings just to see the real ending. And if you're anything less than a hardcore Sonic fan, you probably didn't have the patience to go through that. And like a long list of Sonic games, it was yet another title story that would seemingly be ignored by Sega. Until...
Wait a minute! Yo, Black Doom! Black Doom, what the fuck?
Alright, you have my attention. So while Sonic goes through his story as a result of the Time Eater, Shadow goes through his own adventure. So with that backstory out of the way, what does this game bring to the table? And more importantly, how does it improve the gameplay formula established in Sonic Frontiers? Oh, right, I guess it's worth mentioning that even though this game is bundled with Sonic Generations, the Shadow Generations portion is built off the same engine as Sonic Frontiers. That's not at all a bad thing or unexpected, as I'll go on to explain later. But keep that in mind, while both of these stories are linked, they both have two separate gameplay styles. Which, speaking of stories, let's start with what we are all mainly here for, Shadows. If you want to avoid story spoilers, I will put timestamps on the screen now. I guess it is proper to start here, but they did include a short animation in the game that briefly covers Shadow's backstory, which I think is really nice. Just so those who didn't play the old games can jump right into the action as well. It covers Joe Robotnik making Shadow the ultimate life form, Shadow's life on the Ark with his best friend Maria, and the tragedies that occurred up there, like Maria getting killed by the gun soldier using what looks to be the Force. It also talks about the fallout as the result of her death, Shadow's revenge plans in SA2, as well as his sacrifice. Oddly though, they don't talk about his amnesia after SA2. Huh, maybe they forgot. They also discussed Black Doom and how he was tied to Shadow's creation, as well as his ultimate defeat by Shadow. It's brief, but an effective backstory. But before we jump into the game, we still have another animation to talk about, this time regarding Shadow Dark Beginnings, a 3-part prologue animation that has become very common with Sonic releases over the past few years. This animation was incredible. You could watch my reaction to all 3 parts, with part 3 in particular making me damn near cry at the end. It goes over more of what we've come to know with Shadow's backstory, but with a very, very dark tone. But the crux of the story here is that Shadow had a large series of nightmares while sleeping in view of the Ark. Suspicious of this and suspicious of what he was seeing in those nightmares, he believes this could be the work of the Black Arms. And sure enough, the final shot is Black Doom on board the Ark. I think it's implied that Black Doom was able to regrow himself and become reborn using the larva that was already on the Ark that we've seen in the flashbacks. With that context, we finally enter the game, starting with a cinematic cutscene of sorts, and just think about that. When was the last time we had a Sonic game with an in-game cutscene that looked this good? I want to say this is on par, in fact even better, than what we would see in the in-game cutscenes in Sonic Unleashed. The character models look great, the lighting and shadows are far better than what we are used to for cutscenes, and immediately you can tell that lessons were indeed learned from Sonic Frontiers. And indeed, a whole lot of money was made. I mean, this one shot alone of them actually animating Shadow's eyebrows and not just lazily relying on eyelids like they've been for years is proof that improvements were indeed made. This looks amazing, and I hope the team continues to do this into the future. Well done, Sonic team. Well done. It starts with Maria and Gerald waking Shadow up from his pod. We then fast forward to present day, or whenever Sonic Generations happened, which I guess is a few adventures back now that I think about it. In fact, it's probably better that I just don't think about it. But as Shadow is investigating the Ark at the same time as Sonic's birthday party, sure enough, some anomalies start to take place. During our first level, Black Doom reveals himself and starts messing with Shadow's reality. He soon finds himself in a room on the Ark that contains continuity. I mean, the fake Chaos Emerald Tails made in Sonic Adventure 2. After picking it up, he gets interrupted by the Time Meter, which proceeds to do what it's done before: erase all of time and space, with Shadow in this white void containing levels from his past. Omega, who is doing what he always does, hunting Eggman, was sent here as well. One level later in the Arc Act 2, something odd starts to happen to Shadow. He begins to be corrupted by this odd energy, creating a mutation that gives him wings. While odd, Shadow does feel like these somewhat feel natural. Back in white space, Shadow sees what looks like Maria and Gerald off in the distance. He doesn't immediately believe what he's seeing, calling it nothing more than a dream, due to their demise long ago, and because he already had enough of that shit just before entering the Ark. Instead, opting to focus on the big evil eyeball literally staring at him in the sky. You know, can't say I wouldn't do the same. After obtaining new mutations like the Doom Spear, Shadow then goes through Rail Canyon, and soon after, fights the Bio Lizard after getting the Doom Blast. The world around him expands to show more areas not only from Shadow's past, but also his future. Black Doom appears and tells Shadow that he's made excellent progress so far, and that while he may have defeated him in the past, the Black Arms lived on, and that—
Oh god, wait, Shadow, stop! Shadow, wait!
Rather than fighting now, Black Doom tells Shadow that he's not ready yet, and once he's been perfected, then they will have their reckoning. Shadow then goes through another mutation, obtaining the Doom Surf, and goes through Kingdom Valley. Oh. Hey, Big. After going through Sunset Heights, Shadow sees Maria getting chased by some of Black Doom's aliens, at which point, Shadow saves her and is shocked to see that it's not just a dream. That's actually Maria. And soon after, Gerald shows up as well. Without hesitation, Maria asks Shadow where he learned to fight like that. Shadow quickly realizes, just from that question alone, that they must have been sent here sometime before the Ark's disaster. Before their demise. And this is some great writing here because, yeah, that would make sense. Before then, Shadow really wasn't that much of a fighter. The life on the Ark was laid low, hanging out with Maria, going to school with her, wandering the halls of the Ark looking for that last artificial chaos son of a bitch. By realizing this, he wonders if he could change their fate before telling them everything is going to be fine and running off. But you can tell from Gerald, he knows that there must be more to the story that Shadow isn't telling them. After that point, Shadow goes off to fight Metal Sonic Overlord, and after his defeat, the anomaly in the sky called Black Moon is becoming much more awakened and ominous. Shadow returns to Gerald and Maria and tells them that he somewhat feels a connection to that thing in the sky, at which point, Gerald tells him that's indeed the power of Black Doom, explaining that he made a deal with him to create Shadow. So both his power and what's in the sky are indeed connected, further explaining that Maria's illness couldn't be treated on Earth and opted to bring her aboard the Ark. There, he tried to create the ultimate life form to try and find a cure for Maria. This resulted in the Bio Lizard at first being the prototype for Shadow, but it was considered a failure. But I mean, really, how much of a failure could he be? I mean, he looks kind of cute with his meat gills.
Bruh.
You know what, never mind. With the first failed attempt at trying to create the ultimate life form, Black Doom showed up and offered Gerald the miracle of chaos control, and through his DNA, created Shadow. But Black Doom did not do this for the case of saving Maria, but for creating the ultimate warrior for him. One that could be used as a weapon. So these new mutations that Shadow has been experiencing are all part of Black Doom's grand design. And as Shadow gets stronger with each mutation, so does Black Doom. This doesn't faze Shadow, of course, and vows to use this new power as his own, which soon after, Shadow gets another mutation, the Doom Morph, and goes off to the next stage, Chaos Island, a level that is from Shadow's future, I think. Along the way, he runs into Sonic, where both the story in Sonic Generations and the story here merge. Sonic asks for the Chaos Emerald that Shadow has to defeat the Time Eater, but Shadow, dealing with his own problems at hand, refuses. So, they do what any friends do in a healthy relationship. They fight for it. Here, we honestly get one of the best in-game action animations I think I've seen in this series in a long, long time. I really enjoyed this. During the fight, Shadow realizes he could totally destroy Sonic using his new Doom abilities, but decides to hold back and not take that route. But if this was 2005, I guarantee you this would be a different story. Ultimately, it's Sonic that comes out on top, just as the story plays out in Sonic Generations, taking the emerald from Shadow, which Shadow allows him to run off with it. Rouge, watching from the sidelines, is confused. Why would Shadow allow Sonic to take the emerald, considering his dire circumstances? Well, I'm ashamed to say I didn't see this coming either, but Shadow actually gave Sonic the fake emerald, the one he found on the Ark, explaining to Rouge that she can sneakily give Sonic the real one after his business is done. That's some clever writing and making sure both stories can happen. Seriously, I'm still shocked the stories in Sonic lately have been genuinely pretty good and well thought out. So kudos to Sonic Team and Ian Flynn on this one. This was a big brain moment for sure. After defeating Mephiles, yeah, I did just say that, we'll talk more about the bosses later. The Black Moon is becoming even more unstable. While coming back to talk to Maria and Gerald, Black Doom appears. Maria, unafraid, scolds Black Doom, saying Shadow will never serve him and is nothing like him. Black Doom once again explains, as he did in the 2005 game, that his blood flows through Shadow, and that he is a warrior and a destroyer. Shadow threatens Black Doom, saying that he will use his new power to destroy him. While laughing it off, Black Doom says that he learned from their last encounter, and that Shadow will indeed be his. After leaving, Gerald then explains that even though Shadow may have destroyed him in the past, Black Doom must have grown a new body and is using the time and white space to accelerate his plans. This angers Shadow in a way that we haven't really experienced before, and you can tell. While explaining that he will destroy every last one of Black Doom's forces in a destructive anger, something is clearly being awakened inside of Shadow. This breaks Maria's heart to see Shadow like this. She explains,
I don't want you to be driven by darkness. I want you to be happy. Stand in the light with peace in your heart.
You can tell Shadow calms down at this point, and that destructive energy coming from him stops. Soon after, Shadow gains his last mutation, the Doom Wing. With all mutations obtained, Black Doom...
Life is full of distractions, like this clarinet solo. But you don't have to put up with distractions in your photo.
Okay, I don't care, bruh. We were doing so good, and then an ad popped up, of course. Classic YouTube. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Anytime now.
Also becomes more powerful, like Gerald explained. The world at this point becomes red and full of Black Doom's energy. Black Doom, keeping to his promise from earlier, now knows that Shadow is ready and tells him to come and face him so that he could claim his mind, body, and soul to become the perfect being. Maria and Gerald are bearing witness to what's become of Shadow and how much he has changed since their time on the Ark, with Gerald saying,
I'm sorry I put you on this path, Shadow, but I'm proud of how you have walked it.
Maria, clearly upset with what's become of Shadow, is told at this moment,
It's all right, Maria. I'm letting go of that destructive anger. But I will continue to fight. Fight with your wish in my heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
Not only did Shadow mention his wish that Maria told him in SA2, it even makes him crack a smile. His second one of the day, in fact. You cannot tell me this wasn't a smile when he found Big the Cat. That looks like a damn smile. All jokes aside, this does calm Maria's worries for Shadow, and it's such a powerful scene, and a well-written one too. With that, Shadow goes on to face Black Doom, and after going through Radical Highway with his new form, he finds him, vowing to sever the bonds between them forever. Black Doom becomes his final form from Shadow the Hedgehog 2005, Devil Doom. Again, I will talk more about these fights later on, so stay tuned. After they face off, Black Doom reveals he too has changed, becoming his new form, Neo Devil Doom, where the true fight begins. After their battle, Black Doom tells Shadow he can't deny what he is. They are one and the same, with Shadow...
Shadow!
And with that, Shadow destroys Black Doom, severing the bond between them, which takes away the mutations he's been experiencing. Just in time too, as Sonic is about to face the Time Eater to free all of them from being trapped in white space. Shadow gives Rouge the real emerald. Before following her to help their friends, he races back to Gerald and Maria, where...
I knew you could do it.
Maria.
I'm okay.
This was sad, bruh.
Really?
This was really sad, bruh.
Oh no.
What's happening?
No.
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow?
Oh.
No. I don't want to be frozen in one
This
place
is really
in
sad,
time.
bruh. This is so sad.
Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
That's
I
fucking
know
crazy.
I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart,
Damn, bruh. Sam be crying, bruh.
always be in your heart.
Maria. Wait.
This was so sad, bro. It hits me in the heart. It hits me in the heart, bruh. That is sad. This is so sad, man. Bro, even Shadow was crying, bruh. I don't know if he's gonna show it.
Bro.
I don't know if he's gonna show it. My boy Shadow was crying too, bruh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, bruh.
He's crying.
Oh my god.
Shit, I'm crying too.
Man, that's tough. That's tough.
If Shadow cries, I cry too! Okay?
That's
I don't
tough.
care. I don't
That's-
care. If Shadow's crying, then it's okay to cry, chat.
This has to be one of the saddest scenes
Oh, man.
in Sonic history.
That was
Shadow
so
was
sad.
willing to do anything, even freeze time forever using Chaos Control just so they don't get separated again, only to not do it because of Maria's wishes. Shadow, frustrated, races off as he goes off to help his friends with tears in his eyes. And he's not alone. And that's the story of Shadow Generations. This story isn't just good or even great. It's amazing, and I mean everything from the prologue animation to the in-game cutscenes, the extra bits of dialogue with the NPCs in the world, and even Gerald's journal. I won't cover everything, but there are interesting pieces of dialogue. With Omega, he talks about proving he's the best robot, even discussing how he isn't like Eggman's other robots, running on a superior power core rather than running on a flicky. I love how after all these years, he's still talk shit about Eggman's other robots. He also has an interesting piece of dialogue where he discusses that in a conversation with Rouge, she believes that Omega may have been locked in the room with Shadow and Sonic Heroes, not to discard of him, but to protect Shadow during Neo Metal's rampage. That is actually a very interesting prospect that I didn't think about before this point. With Big is just vibing. He talks about taking a trip to Soliana and meeting the princess, seeing both Shadow and Sonic on the Ark, which, if you remember, he was always watching, and even talking to Gerald and Maria, saying he hopes to take him out fishing sometime. Even though Big being here can simply be seen as just a joke, I genuinely liked his dialogue. He just wants to be a good friend, and it's always nice to see that. He also wants to use Chaos Control. Rouge is very sweet in her dialogue. She essentially reminds Shadow that he moved on from his past and to not let this situation undo all his hard work to leave it behind him, but also reminds him that if he ever needs someone, she'll be there for him. The talks with Gerald and Maria is... oh man, this gets interesting. So Gerald discusses his two sons, one that loves archaeology and the other that loves robotics. I'll let you take a guess which one is Eggman's dad, but it's interesting to hear more about the bloodline. Things start to get really heavy, even saying that he can tell that there is something Shadow wants to tell him, but he hasn't. But worst of all, when things start to get really hectic in the world, Gerald even says that he has an idea of what will happen when all of this is over. That is incredibly morbid, and it makes me feel even worse for Gerald. I mean, this dude already went through so much just trying to save his granddaughter and knows that his demise is imminent. With Maria, it gets even more heartbreaking. At first, she talks about life on the Ark, even referencing some of the art released by the social media team over the years, like going to school with Shadow. But then, she starts saying that she hopes that everyone on the Ark, like the staff, are alright, and even saying that she hopes to go home soon. Her naivety to her own demise, and our context as the players, make this such a heartbreaking story to see play out as we continue to play. But it's also an interesting juxtaposition. The person standing right next to her, Gerald, has an idea of what's to come. Meanwhile, Maria, standing right next to him, has no idea. There are other interesting bits as well though, like her discussion of her disease and the mental and physical toll it takes on her.
Clearly, oh my god, that's so sad. Dude, this is making me sad.
As well as her impressions of how Shadow has changed from the Shadow she knew growing up on the Ark. All of this though is elevated with Gerald's journal, which honestly, every Sonic fan should read. Seeing Gerald's thought process as the events unfolded offer a clear perspective on the seemingly impossible situation he faced. It begins calmly with Gerald expressing pride in his two sons and celebrating Maria's birth, calling her his legacy. He then recounts discovering Angel Island and the Master Emerald. This all leads to the opening of the Space Colony Ark, a project focused on science and peace, though he remained concerned about securing funding. That's when the Guardian Units of Nations, or GUN, steps in, offering funding in exchange for weapons research. During this time, Maria falls ill. He brings Maria onto the Ark to better manage her illness and to work toward a cure, and Gerald starts his research on the Gizoids. Under GUN's increasing pressure, Gerald initiates Project Shadow, trying to balance his research to save Maria while also supplying GUN with Chaos Drives as weapons. To siphon Chaos energy safely, he begins experimenting with living tissue, developing the Chaos Drives to bridge that gap. As work on the ultimate life form progresses, Gerald experiments with a salamander for its regenerative properties, which ultimately results in the Biolizard, a failed prototype. Meanwhile, tensions grow within his family as Maria's relatives, already skeptical of her presence on the Ark, demand her return, causing a rift. In desperation, Gerald makes a deal with Black Doom, using his DNA to create Shadow under the guise of making the ultimate warrior, though Gerald was not intent on doing that and only creating Shadow for his own intentions to save Maria. So he secretly plans to use the Eclipse Cannon to eliminate Black Doom once he returns. With facing pressure to end Project Shadow, Gerald hands over the Gizoid to buy more time, while he and Maria work on Shadow's gear, including the inhibitor rings and the air shoes. Yeah, Maria designed Shadow shoes. I think that's really cool. When Shadow awakens, he and Maria form a deep bond, with Gerald seeing Shadow as the key to reuniting his family and saving Maria. Tragically, the Gizoid, previously given to GUN, goes on a destructive rampage on the Ark, triggering all the artificial chaos to become hostile. GUN then raids the Ark, resulting in Maria's death, leading Gerald into a downward spiral of despair and madness. Oh man, this entire journal was such an interesting and fun read as a fan, and it really highlights how all these events all unfolded. I also love the small detail of the handwriting becoming more and more unhinged and hard to read as you go along. I love this type of lore stuff, and really diving deep into a story that, yeah, was told to us before, but doing so in a way that keeps us engaged. Best of all, the franchise is no longer ashamed of its past stories. While the story of Shadow 2005 with the Black Arms wasn't landing all that well back then, Sonic Team took it on the chin, and rather than acting like the story never happened or retconning it, they worked with what they had and made a story one that everyone could get behind. It's a story that pulls the heartstrings like no other in the franchise. I feel for Shadow and now understand more than ever his feelings and conflictions over the years on who he is. And now, I fully believe after this story, he now knows who he is and his drive to help his friends overcome any obstacle. A drive to fight for what's right, built off of loss, anger, sadness, and confusion, but more so to fulfill a wish for a long-lost friend, to give everyone a chance to be happy. And yes, including himself. This story is one I truly love, and one that makes me excited for even more future Sonic stories. Amazing job, Sonic Team and Ian Flynn, for creating an engaging and heart-pulling story to go along with the gameplay, which, speaking of, let's dive into. The game structure is a lot more traditional this time around compared to Sonic Frontiers. Like Sonic Generations, there's 2 acts per stage, one in 3D and one in 2D. Before beating both acts, you are rewarded with a Doom gear. With that, you can unlock a new Doom ability from one of these towers that you'll find in the White Space Hub world. After beating a certain amount of stages, you'll then find boss gates, which require boss keys to open. This is where the challenges for stages start to become available, with 2 challenges per act. After beating both challenges, you are rewarded with a boss key, which will allow you to then enter the boss. Very similar to Sonic Generations' structure. While the format is more traditional than, say, Sonic Frontiers, it still shares some ideas from that game, specifically the open zone gameplay, which we will talk more about later. But for now, let's discuss the controls for this game and Shadow's moveset. Like the structure of the overall game, Shadow's moveset is back to more traditional controls, but it's still somewhat unique. The best way I can describe it is if Sonic Frontiers gameplay, specifically cyberspace, was mixed more with, well, Sonic Generations. To start, unlike Sonic Frontiers, Shadow can boost their enemies again, and the homing attack is here like before, but unlike Frontiers, it's back to being quick and snappy. The double jump also makes a return and is very helpful, along with the stomp and the slide. Now for some of the differences, and I'm going to start with what is probably my favorite addition to 3D Sonic controls in a long time. The quick step has been changed, and I personally think it's for the better. For the longest time, the quick step was just that. Pressing the bumper would cause the character to take a quick step to the left or right. In levels since Sonic Unleashed, it was used to make quick reaction time decisions, and it was great. But as time has gone on, and as Sega has slowed down Sonic's gameplay quite a bit since Sonic Unleashed, these quick step moments, in my opinion, weren't that exciting anymore. But now with this game, they just opened up a whole new idea for reactive gameplay at this speed. Instead of it working like a button, you can now press and hold the quick step, and Shadow will continue to slide in that corresponding direction, assuming you don't slide off the edge. Boom, look at that, clean. We did it. We got it. So now, instead of relying on predetermined paths, you have to manually judge how long to press and when to release. In a sense, it's less automatic now and more engaging, and I love that. Not to mention, I just think this animation is really freaking cool. You can even perform it in the air, and I love what it does. It kind of acts like a button to get Shadow back onto the ground faster than his normal drop speed. The less automated Sonic gameplay becomes to a degree, in my opinion, the better. Automation is nice at times, but this change is very welcoming, and I hope to see more level design with this in mind. Other new moves Shadow has in returning from Sonic 06 is the Chaos Spear. Any enemies requiring a stun can be quickly open to attack by shocking them with a Chaos Spear. I really like how snappy this is. It's not as clunky as it was in Sonic 06, you can perform it on the fly, and I think it really adds to the experience. Usually in modern Sonic gameplay, you'll get a trail of enemies that essentially act as nothing more than stairs with no real threat to the player. But now with the addition of electric or spiked enemies along the path, it adds a little flavor to the gameplay, and it's yet another thing that I like Sonic Team playing with. Again, more engagement from the player, the better. Now sadly, we don't have the exact Chaos Control powers from the Shadow 2005 game, but we do still have Chaos Control and the ability to stop time. This is a sweet move that isn't just a gimmick like most Sonic games. This move genuinely comes in handy to reach higher areas, find secret paths, and saving me altogether. It's also cool how it stops the timer on challenges and can help you achieve the S rank. Now let's discuss the Doom powers you get in the game throughout the story. First, we have Doom Spear. It essentially acts as a Chaos Spear buff that you get almost immediately. Instead of being able to just hit one target, you can now lock onto 5 at once. Great for stunning multiple chains of enemies, hitting large amount of targets in a challenge, or opening doors. The second Doom power is Doom Blast, and I know just from that name alone you probably think it's going to Chaos Blast! But no, this is actually such a cool move that essentially makes any Black Arms enemy into an opportunity to find a hidden path or destroy obstacles. It works by holding the attack button, launching your enemy into the air, and from there you can aim where you want the enemy to go, and wherever it lands, you teleport to that area. There is a good amount of levels with hidden pathways using this ability, as well as fun challenges making this a satisfying move to pull off. Another Doom power is Doom Surf. Anytime Shadow touches water, he immediately rides a giant, Doom squid of sorts, to surf across any large bodies of water. You can hit the jump button on ramps to get a lot of height, and can spin to destroy obstacles or deflect them back at bosses. This kind of reminds me of the blooper sections in Mario Sunshine or the Plessy sections in Bowser's Fury. It's a lot of fun. Next, we have Doom Morph. Shadow's able to turn into this thing and can easily move on the purple goop with ease. But unlike say the Doom Surf, to activate this, you need to touch one of these purple spheres. In this form, you could boost, scale walls, and even awake your inner Spider-Man by swinging between sections. Not only that, but if you let go of the swing midway, you can catapult yourself upward. This power is a lot of fun once you get the hang of it, but it is kind of situational, and it can be a bit hard to control at times, especially when your controls lock up after boosting, or when you're upside down, though that is a very minor and rare issue. Finally, we have Doom Wing. This is essentially the super form of this game. To activate it, you have to collect 50 rings and hit both bumpers. And this move literally makes you fly, and it is the best thing ever. And you'd think a move like this would just break the game, but not really. Levels are properly designed with this in mind most of the time, and when it's not, well, it's fun to break the game anyways. But in all seriousness, this move is awesome. It saved me a number of times from bottomless pits, and it made hunting collectibles in the open zone a breeze. I mean this. These Doom powers are without a doubt the most fun gimmick to ever grace a Sonic game. It's no secret, almost every 3D Sonic game has a gimmick of some kind. Sonic Frontiers had the Psyloop, Sonic Forces lets you eat a sandwich and it has the Wispins, Sonic Lost World's kick move and the Wisps, Sonic Generations with the Wisps, Sonic Colors with the Wisps, Sega really liked the Wisps, and Sonic Unleashed with the Werehog. But unlike any other gimmick, every single one of these gimmicks doesn't stop you or slow you down to a crawl and break the sensation of speed you had. Arguably, Blast is the only one that stops you for a moment, but it also launches you really far, making up for that time lost. Point is, it doesn't feel like a hindrance to the gameplay established, and you could tell they put a good amount of effort into coming up with powers that not only add to the level design, but are fun. Seriously, huge shout out to Sonic Team for this accomplishment, and I hope that it is the standard for any future gimmicks they have planned in future Sonic games. It's fine to do something new, just don't break my sense of speed, or more importantly, my enjoyment. And I'm happy to say that these new gimmicks didn't do that. They were fun, and I enjoyed them. But good controls and good gimmicks can only take you so far. So, let's talk about one of the most important aspects to any Sonic game, the levels. First we have the Arc, and it is just incredible. The visuals are stunning and the lighting really showcases the power of Hedgehog Engine 2. The music is kick-ass. I love this remix. Probably my favorite remix in the whole game, honestly. Though it is a really hard choice. There's just so many good songs in this game. It has a decent number of alternate paths and great level design that teaches you many of the game's mechanics, like chaos control. I do have one small nitpick though that, I won't lie, kind of bothers me enough that I do want to talk about it, but it is so unimportant and I'm aware of that, so please don't be mad at me. And please tell me I'm not the only one. But as a kid, I was always under the assumption in SA2 or Shadow the Hedgehog that these towers in the level were all connected to the Arc, with the big one in the middle supposed to be the Eclipse Cannon. Hell, even the map in SA2 essentially shows that to be the case. But in the beginning shot, Shadow is grinding away from the Arc, like really far away. It's a cool shot, don't get me wrong, I think it looks sick, but the moment the camera turns around, the towers are right there. Huh. The next level is Rail Canyon, and you guys know me, I'm a huge Sonic Heroes fan, so I'm not gonna freak out or anything.
This level is fucking glorious! The lighting is immaculate, the background looks cool as hell, the Trains of Death are back, and they look sick, the level is super fun to play, Sega, where the hell is my Sonic Heroes remake?
Yeah, so Rail Canyon is pretty fun. The level design, while not as expansive as other levels, is still a joy to play through, and the stuff you can do with chaos control is super cool. When this level was initially revealed to be returning, I thought, narratively, it was going to be due to it being the base of Eggman creating the Shadow androids. Surprisingly, those pods aren't in the levels like they were in Sonic Heroes, and there aren't any references to the Shadow androids at all. Gotta be honest, I kinda wish they went into that more. It was a major aspect of Shadow's backstory after SA2, wondering if he's even the real Shadow. Just a missed opportunity though, it's nothing major. The music for Rail Canyon is pretty good, but I won't lie, I am slightly disappointed with the Bullet Station remix. It's not bad at all, and at times it does sound really good. I just think it lost that sound that made it sound so cool back then. The heavy electric guitar in the original just can't be beat, and I'm just not really a big fan of the dubstep substitute, but I am completely aware that just comes down to taste. Either way, it's still pretty damn good, and it's not bad at all. Kingdom Valley is without a doubt probably my favorite stage in this entire game. The level design is just so fun. A decent amount of pathways in this one too, including some cool hidden ones using Doom Blast. The level itself looks amazing, and the music is top notch. And without a doubt, Act 2 is my favorite 2D stage in this game. Sunset Heights. This was a surprise to see this return, but a very welcomed one. Look, as much as I didn't like Sonic Forces, the level themes weren't bad at all. In fact, I wouldn't mind seeing some of these return in the future. But Sunset Heights was very much a standout back then, and it was such a shame that it ended almost 60 seconds into the level. But you can tell in this, they wanted to make up for that, and make up for that, they did. This is one of the most fun stages in the game. Long too. There's no longer just empty stretches you could boost through. There are obstacles to dodge, enemies that actually attack you, and actual level to play. On top of that, this has some of the flashiest scenes, like Shadow styling through these Death Egg robots, or the buildings creating the pathway in the Black Doom sequence. On the topic of the Death Egg robots, those aren't just background elements like they were in Sonic Forces. Those actually attack you and are constantly throwing rubble in your way that you need to dodge. In fact, this thrown rubble is actually key to getting on a hidden path. Discovering this on stream was an insane feeling. That shit hurts you? What he's throwing hurts you? How do you get up there? What the
Chaos control!
Bruh.
That was actually the coolest idea they actually had.
Yeah.
But yeah, great level design, great music, and an amazing improvement over the original in almost every single way. Next, we have Chaos Island. And this one confuses the hell out of me. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate this stage. In fact, I don't hate any stage in this game. They are all well designed and fun to play, and at the end of the day, that's what's important. But it doesn't really make much sense for this to be here, at least not right now. Gerald explained to Shadow that him seeing places he doesn't recognize could mean that the Time Eater is grabbing stuff from the future too, which makes enough sense. And since Shadow was in Sonic Forces and was even playable in Sunset Heights, I didn't bat an eye. But Shadow wasn't in Sonic Frontiers, and I hope this isn't an implication that he'll be stopping by the Starfall Islands in the future. As much as I don't hate the idea, I just don't want us to get back in the habit of constantly reusing stages again. But whatever, I'm probably the only one looking super deep into it. I'm just wondering about the implications about Shadow going to the Starfall Islands. But yeah, the stage is pretty well designed, decent amount of alternate paths, and the use of morph ability here is quite fun. The music is also pretty good too, but nothing I'd personally write home about. Again, I guess it's just the dubstep instrumentals and being kind of generic. Finally, we have Radical Highway. Not at all surprising that this stage is returning, it is almost synonymous with Shadow the Hedgehog. This stage is literally insane. It fires on all cylinders, so many alternate paths, tons of obstacles, quick-paced reaction sequences, and challenges to get through, as well as large, vast areas to use the Doom Wings, and this stage really showed me just how fun that move can be. Just when you think you're going to break the level by using the Doom Wing, nope, they planned for it and designed the levels around said ability. It's amazing to play and feel that sense of freedom here. The music is so kick-ass, by the way, one of my favorite remixes in the game. But yeah, that's all the stages returning in Shadow Generations, and while I have no major complaints in the end, I do have one bone to pick with the selection. There is no stage from Shadow's own 2005 game. I'm shocked. Now, I know you can argue that the Ark was in both Shadow and SA2, but nah, that stage is well known for being in SA2 more than it is in Shadow the Hedgehog. I do really think this game should have gotten its own representation in some way between Rail Canyon and Kingdom Valley. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't make a Westopolis stage. Yeah, it's probably not as iconic as the other stages, but I don't know, I really wanted to see it return. Even if it wasn't as iconic, people would remember it. I mean, they did have to play it 10 times. Look, they already have a ton of city assets already made. Just use those. I don't think anyone would have complained. Now, I'm not entirely out of luck. There is Sonic Movie 3 DLC planned next month with Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow with a Tokyo, Japan level. And from what we could tell, that one level may be playing Westopolis music in the background, so for all I know, they could be playing with the idea that that level is essentially just their Grand City level. I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the DLC, and I hope more is planned. These stages were super fun to play, and I see a lot of potential with them adding stages over time. Look, that whole year of us getting free Sonic Frontiers DLC was a lot of fun, and I think that did help in them getting more sales for the game over time. Who's to say this game can't do the same, so here's hoping. Now, as mentioned before, there are also challenge stages, 2 for each act, and these are a lot of fun as well. Yeah, they're usually shorter than the real stages, sometimes only lasting a minute long, but the missions are decently fun to play. Some of them requiring a certain amount of rings, others requiring a certain amount of enemies destroyed. I think what takes these to a whole new level though, is trying to get an S rank in all of these, and in the hard mode of these challenges. For me personally, that is what made me get the most out of these levels. This mode also increases the difficulty of the bosses, which speaking of, let's go into that.
I had to. Oh! These are bigger? Holy shit, the balls are bigger.
The first boss in this game is against the Bio Lizard, and right out of the gate, it starts just like the fight in SA2, but quickly it changes phases and you get something pretty unique. The music in this fight is also incredible, and I love the dialogue Shadow has with it right in the beginning, talking about ending its suffering and such. It's neat stuff. The second boss is against Metal Sonic Overlord, and this one is interesting as it plays nothing like the original boss. On this one, you're almost always in the Doom Surf ability as you avoid obstacles, jump on ramps, and spin debris back at Metal. It's a lot of fun, and the hard mode for this to get an S rank gave me a bit of a challenge. The music for this is also pretty good. For the most part, it's kind of unchanged from the original, but you can tell they added more drums to the instrumental. The dialogue during this fight is honestly pretty hilarious. The whole time, Metal Sonic is just constantly trying to convince you that he's the hottest shit in town. Then, when you try to use Chaos Control, he also activates Chaos Control to null you out and even laughs at you for trying to pull it off. How's that working for you, Metal? Mephiles. Who would have thought he would return? I'm honestly happy he did. He was a great villain in Sonic 06. The fight is decently fun too, but I won't lie, I do wish there was a little bit more to it. Out of all the bosses, Mephiles is probably one of the easiest ones right next to the Bio Lizard. Either way, it's still a fun fight with amazing music and visuals. Real talk though, I actually feel kind of bad for the guy. When the fight starts, he acknowledges that he was taken out of the timeline and is fully committed to restoring himself to it.
I will and restore myself to the timeline.
That is so crazy, it almost borderlines him breaking the fourth wall, but in a badass way. And the whole time during the fight, Shadow was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right before hilariously kicking him in the back of the head. Then near the end, he sounds so desperate, yelling he just wants to exist, only for Shadow to... Well, shit. He didn't even kill him either, he just locked him away in the scepter for all of eternity. What's it like in there? Now, I do want to discuss the final boss, so if you want to avoid spoilers, I'll put the timestamp on the screen now to skip forward in the video. Just giving you some time. Any day now. Alright, here we go. The first phase of the Devil Doom is nothing too crazy, it's mainly an obstacle course of sorts for some of the Doom powers like Surf and Morph to reach him. The Morph part can be a bit tricky at first, but it isn't anything too difficult. The second phase of the fight though, is where things get insane. Shadow deploys his Doom Wings, and we start a new fight against Doom's new form, Neo Devil Doom. Now, this isn't anything on the difficulty level of, say, Sonic Frontiers Update 3, but it's still a decently fun fight. A lot of obstacles to avoid, and the visual flair here is off the charts. Yeah, it's not really too hard, but it can get a bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Not to mention, the new remix of All Hail Shadow is just the icing on top. I do wish there was maybe a third phase in the fight, something that is maybe slightly more challenging, but still, this was a lot of fun, and the ending of Doom just straight up exploding will never not be hilarious to me.
The explosion!
I do want to commend Sonic Team on something I noticed in all of these boss fights, by the way. They really improved their boss telegraphing since Sonic Frontiers. That was a big problem with that game. Sometimes the Titans telegraphing was all out of whack, but here, for example, they have Metal Sonic and Devil Doom have red shiny eyes when it's time to avoid something. I really like that, and I hope this is something they will continue to do for future fights. And speaking of the future, let's talk a bit more about the open zone in this game. Now, it isn't anything super revolutionary, it really just serves serves as a main hub to get from level to level, but I do want to commend them on what they were able to do in this space. First off, every nook and cranny of this place has a collectible of some kind, like concept art, music which can be selected in the stages, which is super nice by the way, or various bolts you'll find lying around for Orbot and Cubot, who need all 80 of them to build a rocket to escape the White Void. And man, let me tell ya, while streaming I stayed up, going around the map, searching everything and everywhere, looking for every single bolt, and after a long time, I finally did it. Orbot and Cubot built the rocket, and right when it was time to blast off... The hell? Oh joy, oh rapture, the rocket is finally complete. What? Why is there a fucking flick? And there's a little flicky bird, haha, it looks just like a clock. You guys better...
Sorry, no.
Egad, it's because it is a clock. What? It's a clock. All that work to build a rocket only to get a clout in a timeless void. Now how are we supposed to get home? Turns out, we did that all for a fucking clock.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Sonic Team, count your days, bro. Count your days.
The challenges around the map were a lot of fun, especially the hard mode challenges. The timing on these were pretty strict, and for me personally, when the time is really strict, that is when I'm having the most fun. I hope Sonic Team continues to add more challenging time requirements. That is what made level 1, 2 in Sonic Frontiers pretty iconic actually. Funny enough, the challenges throughout the open zone in this game are so much better than the puzzles they had in Sonic Frontiers. Many of these don't stop the pace and are speed oriented. There are no blocks to push or buttons to press precariously for lasers. These are puzzles that work for Sonic and Friends, and they should continue to make more of these. This is the standard for puzzles I want in my Sonic games. For a fast character like Sonic or Shadow, this is perfect. Now, when it comes to design, is this exactly how I want my open zone Sonic experiences to be forever? No, of course not. Nothing is ever perfect, and I always want there to be improvements. I'm still holding out hope for the next mainline Sonic game to introduce more slopes, hills, and corkscrews, and all the types of terrain that would be fun to run and roll around in. But for what this is, a small hub to go from level to level, talk to NPCs, collect collectibles, and to play a couple of challenges, this did its job, and I had a great time. Seriously, everything in this game was an improvement. The controls, the animations, the level designs, the graphics, everything was an improvement on what Frontiers built, and I'm so happy to see that. And I hope they continue to take this formula even further for the next Sonic game. Imagine for a moment what we have here with multiple playable characters and level.
No! Come on. Oh my god, bruh. I don't care about a scary movie, bro. I don't... Let me finish the sound video, please. Please let me finish. I don't care, bro. Alright, thank you.
As well designed as these were here. Man, that sounds like quite the adventure. A Sonic adventure of sorts. Might even say it's our third Sonic adventure.
Look, I think it's finally time, okay? They have proven themselves every single time recently, and I am proud of them. And they could do it. They can make the next adventure game. Oh shit, I forgot about Sonic Generations.
Yeah, all jokes aside, there really isn't too much for me to say here. Yeah, it's Sonic Generations, with a few changes. First off, you can play the game at 4K 60 FPS. I'll be honest, that really isn't that exciting for me personally. I already had the game on PC for years and was able to do that no problem. But I do understand for console players that is a great thing. This isn't at all like Sonic Colors Ultimate Situation either. This is a proper remaster, which it does feel a little weird to call this a remaster. It's more like a really good port, but you know, whatever, I'll play along. But now in the levels they added Chow to Find, which is neat. Doesn't really add anything, but it's there. Another small note is now you can have the controls like the boost and the homing attack be mapped the same way it is in Shadow Generations, which is very much appreciated. And they made classic Sonic's quills just ever so slightly longer, which is fine, I guess. But the biggest changes to the game are, of course, the cutscenes. First off, they are properly playing in high resolution natively. There is no AI upscaling trickery like in Sonic Colors Ultimate. They actually did it the right way this time, and I thank them for that. The second big change is there's now new dialogue in the cutscenes. Now, I won't lie, I never really had a problem with Sonic Generations' original story. I mean, There was barely a story there to begin with, so changing some of the dialogue really isn't a big deal. Though I do have to wonder why. It does seem a bit unnecessary, but you know, I'm here for improving the game where we can. Where we can. Regardless, things have been re-recorded and some dialogue has been changed, and in my opinion, they did a great job overall. The dialogue has some references now, and I personally like that as a longtime fan. Like for example, Sonic now mentions the Time Stones. I already know people online are going to continue those Ian Flynn jokes, but I honestly don't mind these references. In a time where continuity meant jack shit in Sonic games since the 90s, only until the recent Sonic Frontiers, I still welcome this type of dialogue. Hell, they even got rid of modern Sonic's awkward silence whenever he would save someone from the original game. It honestly makes me wonder if they originally had this planned in 2011.
You're a real gem, Rouge.
Wait, what is that? No. They covered Rouge's back ever so slightly!
Damn you, Ian Flynn, this is your fault!
Outside of a few minor changes here and there, yeah, it's Sonic Generations working as intended. There's no major flaws, I had no problems during my playthrough. This is promising because after what happened with Sonic Colors Ultimate, it did make me worried about the future of remasters in the series. But this one was done just fine, and I hope they continue to do this type of stuff for other titles, without having to always re-record everything.
Sonic Unleashed.
But yeah, that is everything for Sonic X Shadow Generations. This game was seriously one amazing package, and while personally, there wasn't a lot for me to talk about regarding Sonic Generations, Shadow Generations was such an amazing game, and honestly, one that I think is worth the purchasing price alone for any Sonic fan out there. If this is the level of quality and care we're going to be getting for 3D Sonic going forward, then I don't have much to worry about. It has truly never been a more exciting time to be a Sonic fan than it is right now. The future for this brand is looking extra bright, and I cannot recommend this game enough, so please, do yourself a favor, go out and pick this up. Let's support this title and show Sega that this is the standard for 3D Sonic going forward that we want to have, and for them to continue to innovate on. The fearless year of Shadow is not quite over yet. We still have Sonic Movie 3 DLC for this game, as well as the movie itself at the end of this year, and I plan to cover everything, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. If you're a Sonic fan, you're at the right place. Now, what's a good way to end this Shadow review? Random explosion?
Nice. All right, yeah, the game was really damn good. It was really damn good. It genuinely was. Now I'm very interested to see what they're gonna be doing this year. I don't know if they're giving us a game this year, but is it gonna be like an original game or is it gonna be a remake? I don't know, but that's definitely an interesting topic. I don't know how don't they usually announce if they're making an original game or something like that? Like, I don't know, a year before or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but let me know, because I don't know how that works, how they do those promotion stuffs, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. It is definitely interesting if they're gonna go for the remake or an original game. We'll just have to wait and see. Likely just spin-offs. Yeah, I think they aren't they already doing one for one game? I forgot which one it was. There is a game this year. Yeah, there was. I forgot. What was it? I think it was... What was that? Was it a racing game, I think? I think it was a racing game, no? I think it was. But I'm not exactly sure. You guys did show me that there was something coming out this year. Yeah, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Yeah, exactly. So we got Sonic Racing Crossworlds. We got that coming out this year. And then maybe like another remake or something like that, or a spin-off. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they might do... I don't know. What character do you think they're gonna go for next? So obviously last year was pretty much all Shadow. What character do you think they're gonna dive into next? Like Sonic Rumble next month. Okay, that's very interesting. We got Sonic Rumble. We got Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So we got a couple things coming out this year. But which character is gonna be the next character that they focus on the most? Now last year we have Shadow. I need a year of Tails. Like, honestly, I'm just saying, it could be any character. It could be any character. But which character deserves, I think, the most to go into, I feel like. You know, which one? Silver needs some recognition. Okay, yeah. There's some redemption. Okay. Yeah, I could see Silver. But that's very interesting. you know, I don't know. There's just a lot of characters that they really should go in depth with. Tails does make sense, KR. I can back Tails as well. I mean, Tails is, I mean, Sonic's best friend, so it would make sense that you'd go into in depth with Tails. But there's a lot of characters that deserve a lot of love. Hopefully Metal, since he'll be the big bad in movie 4. They could do that. I think they might do that when the movie 4 is coming out, though, Sean. So whenever the movie 4 is going to come out, maybe that's when they'll focus a lot more on Metal and stuff like that. But until then, for this year, maybe even next year, we probably should get another character that goes in depth. It could be Blaze, it could be Silver, it could be Tails. I think Knuckles had his a little bit share in last year, I think. I would like to say maybe not the most in depth, but he definitely did have his share in last year. I'll really ride if he doesn't get it this year. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely interesting. It is definitely very, very interesting which character they're gonna dive into next. I mean, supposedly, Shadow did deserve a year. I mean, he is either number 1 or number 2 when it comes to the biggest character in the franchise. So, it does make sense that they would go with the Shadow and obviously release a lot of content around Shadow since he was in the movie. So it does make sense to do that. But who's next up? Who is next on the block? Then I don't think they're just gonna continue on with Shadow. I mean, probably sometime later, but not as of right now. Damn, Frontiers released in 2022. What the hell? Yeah. You're biased. How is that biased? They just said what? What? Okay, and you know what, bro? Okay, Shadow Generations, all boss origins. Let's just check this video out, bro.
I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with me. Your energy is still unstable. I need to target the light shield to get on his back. You think those will stop me? Huh. An imitation. Pop. I already know your weaknesses. Yeah.
White just casually saying that he's transforming into a Sonic fan. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yeah, bro. Look, it's good. It's high time right now. If you want to be a Sonic fan, it's legit high time. The best time you can be a Sonic fan. That's not even a joke. In their whole history, right now is the best time to be a Sonic fan, bro. So we're happy to have you aboard. We're happy to have you on here.
true ultimate light force. On my Take this!
We've come a long way with graphics, man.
Find another true Sonic! The true ultimate life form!
True ultimate life form? Join me. You'll be joining the bubble in the water soon.
Chaos control! Ha! That power already belongs to me! Stop scurrying around! Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me? What's the show for such big talk? Alright. Chaos control!
I am the king of all creation! Nobody can defeat me! Not you! Not Sonic! Not anyone! Everyone will be challenged by an imposter like you! Long time no see, Sonic. My lonesome cow.
Sonic Heroes!
Fly through his crystal attack using your speed! Sonic, you can do it! Yay!
I must create but I can never seem to defeat you. That is why I transform my own body with my own hands.
Leave it to me! Yay! Yay!
Can you hear me, Sonic? Regular FOV useless now! Attack using Pain Blast! Here we come! You all ready?
Of course!
We're with you until the end! Take this! You actually thought you could defeat me by transforming into a monster? Take this, 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 take this. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Dave! Dave!
Got it. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Wait! Dave! Wait! Dave! Wait!
Here we go.
Everyone wants your ring count! You'll be able to use super transformation if you lose all your rings! Leave it to me! Dave! Let's go! Let's go! Wait! Dave! Dave! Wait! Oh,
Man, it's tough.
Hey! Invincible!
It's not over yet. Let's show him what we're made of. Take this, take this, take this, take this, take this. Shit! Yeah! Shit! Out! Take this!
Use light attack by pressing
I am the ultimate overlord, Middle Sonic. I am the real Sonic. Let me show you who I
Yeah! We did it!
Phew, that was pretty tough. Too bad it's all over. For you!
Let's go. Okay.
What is this? A seal of some sort?
Then restore myself to the timeline. Drown in darkness! Welcome, Shadow. The ultimate game of Shadow Tag! I owe much to you.
What you're talking about, but I will crush you all the same.
What? Forget about that again. In darkness! Done! Out of my way!
All the things you want. I'll just take care of them all.
Disappointed. Take this! This is the ultimate power! There is no future for you. Ever.
Mephiles, I won't let you escape.
Drown in darkness!
Hey, that doesn't look good.
Scan indicates that entity consists of your shadows. Still, I need these
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Over time, so keep an eye to make sure you don't run out.
You can get more rings from those balloons.
Chaos? Behold the ultimate power. Chaos Sphere! Chaos Sphere! Chaos?
I seem to have underestimated the true power of the emerald. No matter. matter. I will destroy you all the same.
Chaos? Chaos Spear!
Chaos Control. Die.
Shadow, you may be invincible in your super form, but getting hit will cause you to lose time.
It's all over if you run out of range. If you're running low, focus on getting more first.
Chaos Spear! Chaos?
Chaos Control. Come, Shadow.
Chaos?
Impossible. I am the supreme being that rules this universe. I am the immortal life form. I am the ultimate power.
Damn.
This is the end of you, and the end to my cursed past.
All right. Yeah, that was that. Okay. Okay, I see. That was the origins for all the boss battles. That was interesting. That was very, very interesting. Let's see what we have next here. Next up is SGA. Oh, it's been a minute. Okay, another Gmod video. SGA Sonic Movie 3, but stupid. Okay, sounds good. Let's see what SGA has in store for us. All right, Omega, what is up, bro? What is up? How you doing? All right, let's check this out.
What? Where did he go?
Damn.
What the?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Startled.
Fire!
Bishway?
Maybe now it's safe to order out for some pizzas.
No need, dudes. I brought back some takeout, so let's get down and pig out.
It's Shredder!
Where?
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Sir, get down!
I've got a peer-reviewed study right here that says you're a pussy.
Now you fucked up!
Hey, yo. Okay then. Alright, Shadow has escaped. Alright then. What's he gonna do?
I'm going to commit various war crimes!
Okay then.
What is this game, dude? Are you serious? Give me a green card! What are you doing? Holy shit! Oh, don't do it! Oh, don't do it! I don't have a green!
Watch out!
You suck! Fuck you, Tails.
Damn.
Yes! Suck my dick!
Oh my god, okay.
Oh man, here goes.
I couldn't care less.
What?
Got it.
I'm on my way.
Watch out! Come on. Heads up, guys. Buckle up.
What? How's that? No way. Here we go. Whoa.
Heads up. Buckle up. We've got to help him. Heads up, guys. Come on.
I can't take anymore! If one more
Thank you, Team Sonic, for coming.
Oh, no! How long is this gonna go on?
We have a very important mission for you all.
Let's do this.
Yesterday night, one of our prisoners broke out and escaped Prison Island, and he is causing havoc and chaos in the city. My men are just no match for him.
All right, bring it on!
He is someone that you guys have encountered before. It's Shadow.
Daddy? What do you mean by that?
No! Shadow? What? No way!
Better kick things up a notch.
What? Whoa! Really?
Yes, Shadow has been locked up for some time now. He is a huge menace to society and needs to be locked away.
Bruh.
Have a look for yourself.
Man, I love the paw.
Wake me up inside! Come on, man, save me from the door!
I'm getting the fuck out.
Hey, yo.
Stop it.
No candy bar! They're bad for you!
Would you like some drugs?
Your mother was a dumb whore.
Damn. Wow, okay.
With a fat ass.
You need to leave!
Nice,
Hello,
okay.
students. Welcome to art class, where there are no wrong answers.
9/11 was an inside job.
Where there is one wrong answer.
The earth is flat.
Where there are two wrong answers.
God doesn't exist.
Okay, Jeremy, get the f out!
Damn.
Do you see now? That's why he needs to be stopped.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Check this out.
Yeah! All right, bring it on!
Good. Now get on the helicopter we set up for you. Who will be driving? Tails, you will drive.
This is bullshit.
Nice.
You a bitch.
Check this out. How's that? Check this out.
Oh, no!
Better kick things up a notch.
Start with the giant fireball?
No!
Let's start with a giant fireball.
Fuck you.
Heads up, guys. I'm on it. Not much of a hazard.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Ah! Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here.
Stop! No!
Tails, you can fly, bro. Tails, you can fly, bro.
Sonic? Shadow!
My long-lost lover.
Hey, yo! The hell wrong with you? No! Huh? Oh, no! Come on, let's do it.
Because I can.
Damn, son.
How's that?
Watch it, Sonic.
How's that?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
What the fuck?
What? Yo, what?
I'm gonna kill you.
No, no!
That's crazy.
Sorry to interrupt the video. I just want to let all of you know that the SGA channel now has a paid membership you can join. What this means is that you have a chance to support the channel and help us produce more content at a faster pace. But that's not all. You will also get access to exclusive perks, such as these cool badges.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
These emotes to use in the comment section, priority replies, and your name featured at the end of every video. More perks will be added in the future.
I'm gonna need that. Get that.
Keep in mind that this is totally optional. Videos will still be produced for all of you. This is just to support the channel.
Can I get some food now? I haven't eaten in 3 weeks.
You know what?
No! Get back to work!
So if this seems cool to you, you can do this by going in the description on any of our videos and pressing the link. Now back to the video.
Damn!
What's up, bitch?
Harder, Daddy.
What? What?
Yo.
Get riggedy wrecked, son!
No! Ah! Oh, no! You okay?
Thanks, Sonic.
Fuck you, Tails. You're a bitch. Fuck you. Get mad about it.
Close call. I got this. No! Oh, no!
Better kick things up a notch.
Whoa! What?
Huh. All right. Bring it on.
You are not him. You are not him.
I like cracking my egg on a flat surface so that the shells don't crack into a bowl. And with my whisk, I'm just gonna mix, mix, mix. I love eating eggs any time of day. They're...
We have visitors, boss.
Fuck off.
But they're already here.
What? Ah! That's a thick-ass mod!
Look away!
Eggman?
Damn, you live like this?
I weighed in this morning at 119.
Kilograms or pounds?
Yo, Eggman! Shadow, check this out!
Shadow the Hedgehog!
I'm gonna go fuck your wife now.
What? You are not allowed to fuck my wife! What the fuck? Is that Shadow's dick? I fucked your wife.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
I like your cut, G.
Let's do this.
I need room.
If you don't watch all episodes of Talk to I'll shoot this innocent ugly f*** of a chow. Also, you have to drink Prime while watching.
Bro, please, bro. Why you do...
So you talk to spit on that thing. I'm hot to
It's a shit on that thing.
Shit on that
Please get her a hat that says shit on that thing.
Okay, maybe not.
Shit on that thing. That respect. Please kill me. Someone help me. You're allowed to kill me. You're f***ing, it's allowed.
Shadow.
Okay.
Oh, Sonic. About time you showed up.
No! Now I'm serious.
Think you can keep up with me?
Stop it.
No,
Yes.
Shut up.
You shut up.
That's why your whole team got bodied.
That's why Maria's dead. Dead as hell. What shoes she got? What shoes she got on the ark? That's why Gerald ain't got no knees. He can't pray to the ultimate life form, bitch. How about that?
You said the wrong things, bro.
What?
Oh no. Damn, bro.
Did you pray today?
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an almond.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
I come to make an announcement.
Hey, bitches! Didn't expect to see me.
What? About time you showed up.
I've had enough. You took my wife, you fucked my crops. I'm taking your life.
He wields a gun.
Fuck you!
The fuck?
I peed on your wife, Robotnik. She's mine now.
What the actual shit?
Oh my.
Oh yeah! Get this shit off me! Ah!
I'm about to blow.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Chaos Blast!
Don't do this, Shadow. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves.
What a stupid fucking quote. I'm killing way more than 2 people, idiot.
Huh?
Starting with you.
Show me on it, Daddy.
Shadow!
This is a death sentence. Death to all who oppose me.
Shadow. I found Maria's name among those who died. She meant everything to me.
Damn.
No, you dumb shit.
Shadow?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Damn it!
Fuck you.
Nice.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
What the hell, man?
I can't feel my legs. Help! Help!
Nice.
Free my boy Diddy Kong.
Okay. Yeah, SGA is really funny, man. SGA is really, really funny. Oh man. That was something. I'll be into my card, bruh. Alright, sounds good, Alex. Sounds good. Yeah, oh man. SGA, man. SGA. Oh man. Alright. Another Shadow video, it seems like. Let me see what this one is now. Sonic 2, if it was released in 2007. Okay. Let's see this. Is the screen up? Screen. Alright.
Agent, I want an update.
Still searching, sir. We haven't found any sign of Robotnik.
No one could have survived that crash. He's toast. Good riddance. What a mess that lunatic made.
Sir, there's something else. When we were wiping Robotnik off our database, we found something. A file buried deep in our system and dating back over 50 years.
What was it?
Coordinates, sir.
Coordinates? To what?
A secret research facility. It was a black site, sir. Someone worked very hard to keep this hidden.
My God. Project Shadow.
Hey. All right. Shadow the Goat. That's what we have, a lot of Shadow, okay? So don't be complaining. Come on now. All right, let's see what's up next. Up next is a similar video, okay. Shadow the Hedgehog, I Am All of Me post credits, okay. Anyways, you have an exam tomorrow, so that's part of the reason I was here. Oh my god. But I just procrastinated anyway, so you know what. Oh god. Might as well do it with Gur, exactly. Good thinking, Alex. I back that. God, I wish music like this was the norm just because of my pop punkness. Damn. Alright, well let's see I Am All of Me now.
There's something else. When we were wiping Robotnik off our database, we found something. A file buried deep in our system and dating back over 50 years.
What was it?
Coordinates, sir.
Coordinates? To what?
A secret research facility. It was a black site, sir. Someone worked very hard to keep this hidden.
My God. Project Shadow.
Yeah, they should have ended it like that, honestly. They should have ended the movie too like that. That would have been sick. Let's see what is next. Next up is wait, what is this? Hold on, I can't see. Magnify Who I Am Shadow Generations style remix. Okay, so we're sticking with Shadow. All right. Hey, I know that band. I think you do. Did I hear Who I Am? Yes, we are talking about Who I Am. Would have been perfect. Ian, we'll get Tails take over next stream. I don't know, but I'll invite Tails himself. He'll be right here beside me. Don't you worry. All right, let's check this out. Damn, that was a really, really good remix. That was a really, really good remix. I really like that. I love how intense it was. The album Who I Am, which was scrapped kind of song from Shadow the Hedgehog, is from, yeah, hard to find similar remixes. Going crazy on this. Yeah, that was really, really damn crazy. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good, bro. that intensity, I love it. I love it. Alright, let's see. Next up, it is... Let's see here. Next up, we have I Am All of Me this time, okay. My Consequence. I Am All of Me remastered, okay. Let's see what this one has in store now. And let's get started. Let's get listening to this one. Alright. That was I Am All of Me remastered instrumental. That was really, really good. Really, really good. Damn, man. Probably took quite some time to do this. Yeah, that was really good. Let's see what is next up. I believe it's another song, I think. Let me see. Oh god, give me a second, man. Okay. Shadow the Hedgehog rap. Okay. Price of Love from Rustage. Let me put this up on the screen. Give me a second. The lyrics were just playing in my head. Exactly, bro. All you need is the instrumental. That's all you need. All right, let's check out Shadow the Hedgehog's rap now.
Yeah, hey. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing hammer and it's planning up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing hammer and it's planning up. Red, that's the price of love. Tell me from my sockets like a mic cord. Got me in the target, supposed to sitting on the high horse. Acting like they got nothing to die for. I'm not shutting down, I'm only turning off the light source. Hey, ghost riding in the city, hiding me for 50, breaking out, so they gon' need a strike force. Nah, quantize me like MIDI, lining up the blicky, dealing with the ornament of life force. Hey, red and black and them GUN and them tapping to beat the pendulum, strapping the mag for the killers and for the people fending them out. I'm talking imperial, unpacking them, meet a measurement, keeping the dream American, keeping it lethal. They took Maria, now preaching testament, speaking my evils. They read the jury, you seize the evidence. Greek made us equal, but I am waiting for peaceful sentiment. Built me a prison because they're hiding me deep in sediment. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing hammer and it's planning up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing hammer and it's planning up. Red, that's the price of love. Yeah, go read my synopsis. Don't test my patience, that's a pop quiz. My moves Keanu when I'm locked in. Shots rim, putting down dolls like it's John Wick. Getting violent like the furnace cause I've been the iron. So defining, lock me up and call the prison island. Pause the movie cause I'm gonna need a minute silence. I've been ripping them and I'm bragging how it isn't diamond. Better stand down when I'm asking. Ducking with the sound of the blast. You be getting lost in the margins. Put them in their place like they chows in the garden. See my weapon in the darkness. Sick of sycophantic scientists that act like they're my savior. Forgetting what they started, every head another target. I'm a legend in this league, the only way that I'm a faker. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing hammer and it's planning up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a ton of run. Got me needing hammer and it's planning up. Red, that's the price of love.
Yeah, that was a good little rap. I like it. That was nice. That was good. Had some couple lyrics here and there that were really nice. How he incorporated like Chow Garden, talking about pausing the movie and stuff like that. And GUN. He said GUNing, so gunning. I think gunning something. I forgot what he said. Something like that. Obviously brought in Maria. Yeah, I liked how he incorporated a lot of things into that song. That was good. That was good. Let's see what is next up. It's another song. Okay, this time it's wait, what? Okay, give me a second. Shadow Sonic Superior from Mega R. All right, let's see how this one goes. Okay, I think this one might be in Spanish, by the way.
Nacido para ser superior más que los demás. A la esperanza está perra, si quieren guerra la voy a dar. Infinita fuerza domino, me suscita tu quita de mi camino. It's the night like darkness has, so hate the light, don't take the shadow. Hey, ellos abajo, yo para arriba, no tienen ninguna ruta alternativa. Están anticuados como un Toshiba, y yo soy la forma de vida viva definitiva. ¿Estás contento de tener todos estos inventos? Pero atento que yo dicto al final del cuento. Patinando veo al resto demasiado lento. Sin aliento tiene miedo del experimento. Creado para ayudarme, forzaron a cambiar. Si el mundo ve que eres bueno, te van a intentar manipular. En la sombra del mediodía, el poder de mi persona les sorprende. For real, porque saben lo que haría mi artillería para poder cumplir promesa de María. Nacido para ser superior más que tú y que los demás. A la esperanza se aferran, si quieren guerra la voy a dar. Infinita fuerza domino, me suscita tu grito de mi camino. Es the night like darkness has, so hate the light and take the shadow. Con el caos control, tengo el tiempo a mi favor. El espacio domino, nadie lo vaticinó. Ey, infinitos títeres, voy desnudo por el bien amigo, vístete. Sus líderes, en paz de mí me ven. Aparezco por su espalda y hago 1000 TP. El poder que yo he logrado, con valor me he dominado. Por fin quedo demostrado que soy un superdotado. Deje de ser controlado, he recordado mi pasado. Le daré significado a la paz que ya viene dado. Ponte un poco las pilas, son más falsos que el de Kira. Venzo a dioses que se creen Kira, derrapando como en Akira. Una bestia sin ser Lis, me hago dulce sin ningún lis. Y si tengo un día gris, me llevo a Room de ti de París. Ya vine con su falda y yo vengo renovado con el poder de las 7 esmeraldas. Sorprendiendo a los villanos como Carmelita y Cooper, porque el superior puede ser un más super. Nacido para ser superior más que tú y que los demás. A la esperanza se aferran, si quieren guerra la voy a dar. Infinita fuerza domino, me suscita tu grito de mi camino. Es the night like darkness has, so hate the light and take the shadow.
Okay. That was cool. That was really, really cool. Now, obviously, I didn't understand what was being said, but I like the animations. I really did like the pace was really nice, and the aggression in his vocals was really cool as well. I don't know what the subject matter was, but it obviously is around Shadow and something about taking Rouge to Paris. I don't know what happened, bros. But if you guys understood the lyrics, let me know. But I swear I saw something. He said Rouge and then he said Paris. So I don't know if he took Rouge out to Paris or something like that. I don't know what's going on, bro. But something happened. Something happened down in Paris. I don't know. I don't know what though. I don't know what. But definitely something happened, bro. And taking Rouge to Paris is a crazy line. That's what I'm saying, bro. That was mad, but hey, that's the main story I got from that song, bro. That was the main story I got from that song. Yeah, but let's check out another rap now. Okay, give me a second. Another Shadow rap. Okay. Shadow rap in the shadows from the Kevin Bennett X Sam Sky. Okay. Let's put this up on the screen and check this out. Another rap song. Question, girl, who was in Paris? Apparently it was Shadow and Rouge, bro. Apparently it was Shadow and Rouge. That's who was in Paris. But yeah, I don't know what they were doing out in Paris, but I don't know, bro. They're just having fun. They're just having fun. Anyways, let's check out this Shadow rap again.
Keep it moving in the shadows, controlling the chaos in my mind. I keep it moving in the shadows, with fury and darkness intertwined. I got that dark side, misunderstood energy, always eclipsing all the parts that I don't want you to see. In the shadows, alone, moving in the shadows is the only that I've ever known. Ever since day one, homie, been alone. Sundown, everybody gon' be headed home, but I stay outside cause I ain't got nowhere to go. No telephone, I don't need my handheld. Just wanna roam, there's a plan like a handbell. You try to do me a service, you getting canceled, cause the lone wolf is a traveler with a pack well. Anywhere that I'm going, the dark follow. Isolating my body is turning my heart hollow. But if you try to run from the past, you're getting swallowed. No amount of bravado can take me out of the wallow. Got my wrist grabbed and then dragged away. Became one with the pitch black, I am the shade. And I just had to embrace it when I couldn't escape. So I never blink, wanna be staring death in the face. When the sun set, the silhouette of an outsider could be seen, searching to be seen. The demon inside of him, keeping him in the shadows. But every day's a battle within for him to be free. You could learn a handful of foreign languages faster than you could ever understand me. Merci, on the outside I look carefree. Inside, I'll be letting out the nightmare screams. Misunderstood, it's who I am and that's lovely put. When it rains and pours, I don't make a break for it. I'm a track through the flood on foot. I'm in the deep end, searching for the shallow. Unseen, but I never wore camo. Not many people can hold a candle to me when they come to the dark. But if they do, they just cast a shadow. Yeah. Controlling the chaos in my mind. I keep it moving in the shadows, resident. Don't approach him with no hopes of assessing him. Hit him out when he shows his aggressiveness. So it's best you never poke or expect a fist. Let me cope what I broke, you can never fix. I never chose to be pessimist, I'm only positive. Everything's supposed to be negative. Trauma that I'm keeping inside is feeding my mind. It's heating me up, daring to crumb and leaving behind. When he grieving, you ain't never gonna see a tear in his eyes. So we drowning from within, he would rather breathe in the tide. You would never even know cause he good at keeping it quiet. He would rather feel the pain than appear weak. It's just sheer pride, but he feeling the fire. So we gon' burn it all down to debris in the sky. So I'm gonna explode, look at my composure. And now it goes in a moment, I never show it until I blow. When he ferocious and no control of it, like I'm in a psychosis. And with a dosage, you know the demons that I hold. And they're coming forward and put it forth on the torture that I've endured. I'm a tornado in the storm, you can board your porch. Unfortunately for sure, I'm taking out the doors and hard floors and the rooftops. I cannot say when the monsoon stop. Every day I'll be treading right through swamps. To the dark I've adapted. The only light in my life is the time when the moon's out. If the sun too bright then I can't go. I got no choice when I'm chained by the shackles. Guess I'll be keeping my place in the shadows. Keep it moving in the shadows. Controlling the chaos in my mind. I'll keep it moving in the shadows. Fury and darkness intertwine. I got that dark side, misunderstood energy. Always eclipsing the ghosts that I don't want you to see. In the shadows, alone. Moving in the shadows is the only life I've known.
All right. Another great song that we have checked out here. Yeah, that was really cool. I like that. Another cool Shadow song that we got. Let's see what is next up. Give me a second. We have another Shadow song. Okay. Give me a second. Let's see what's this one. This time it is Shadow Wick Murderholics X the Chalk. What? I don't even know what that word is. Chalk Eaters, I think that's Chalk Eaters, right? The Chalk Eaters, fully animated version. All right, let's check this song out now.
Somebody killed his dog. Maria's also almost like a dog. I mean more like I was her pet. When I was good, she strokes my head. They're gonna pay for all the pain we've got. For his dead wife and my confusing plot. For his mistake and forcing out of art. For making the Latina chicks too hot. So let's go murder and kill and be found. Let's unalive them in the head. The reason why is so very simple. Because we don't like feeling sad. What do you mean we can talk it out? Foreign words makes me more mad. And when we're mad we go killing people. We gonna murder till they're dead. We don't like feeling sad. We gonna
Okay, that was wow. Alright, that was very, very interesting. Now, in the starting of the song, I swear he said Maria's like a dog too. What? Oh, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that lyric. That is... that's a very... no. Yeah, I don't know about that lyric. Everything else was pretty interesting, but yeah, that lyric, I'm just like, what in the world did you just say, bro? What? Okay. Anyways, let's check out the other song now. Okay, what's this one? Okay, I swear, am I missing some videos? I swear I remember... Wyatt, I remember you sending me a Irish song, but for some reason I can't find it now. I don't know where the hell it's gone. Did I miss it? Oh, wow, how the hell did I miss this? I am so sorry, Wyatt. let me put this on the list right away. I swear I had this, bro. What? Oh, I think I only got one of them. Oh, I forgot the other one. Oh. I see. Yeah, I forgot. Never mind. I forgot the second video that you sent. Yeah, the iris override. Yeah, I don't know why the heck it didn't. Okay, I don't know about that. Anyways, let me add this. Give me a second. So we just need this one. All right. There we go. And then, hold on, bro. Okay, we got a short from SGA. Oh god. Oh man, this is gonna be some wild short, I already know. And then we have an Irish song. Alright. Sounds good. Okay. Alright. Let's see this. Let us see. So next up was Mercenary, Shadow the Hedgehog, Animatic. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, he added it afterwards. Oh, okay. My bad. Alright. Look, John Wick kills people to avenge his dog, and Shadow kills to avenge a murder. He added afterwards. Wait until Sonic's dog, Shadow will kill the dog. No, she says she's like a dog, but then he says that he was the dog. I mean, that's a very interesting way to put things, but I guess so. I hope you know Shadow did call himself the dog of Maria during that line in the song. Yeah, I think right after he did say that, I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. You're not going to expect my next video, right? Alright, I'm interested, Wyatt. I'm interested. Can I suggest a Sonic song? Yes, for sure. Yes, you can. You can, bro. You can send me one. I have a song for tomorrow. Reaction has a relation with Shadow 2, but you'll know. Sounds good, Omega. All right, let's check out this first. Mercenary. Let's see this.
How does it feel to stand on the very stones that ran with your parents' blood? Do you feel sad, full of rage, or does that outfit help bury your feelings, hiding your true self? You are a truly extraordinary specimen. I look forward to breaking you.
I dodge a blast and apologize for collateral damage. Hey, mister, the bellman says I can only recall last night's hotel I said. So he replies, and how do you manage? I dodge a blast and apologize for collateral damage. Hey, mister, the bellman says I can only recall last night's hotel I said. So he replies, and how do you manage? I dodge a blast and apologize for collateral damage.
Damn. Okay. S rank. Alright. He likes that bike. So do I. Lol. Alright. Sounds good. Alright. That was a pretty cool little animation. That was nice. Yeah, that was cool. We're still, I guess, continuing on with Shadow's year for some reason, which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. We're just continuing on with Shadow, bro. More Shadow content. I do not mind that. Next up is... Let's see, what the heck is this? Oh, God. Iris, but override and conquer, but Eggman has an announcement. Alright. This is a very interesting title. Let's see what's gonna be happening in this one. Let's see this.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right, he took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said, that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this wall and it's way small. And guess what? This is what my dick looks like. That's right, baby. All point, no quills, no pillows. Look at that. Looks like 2 balls and a bong. You fuck my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right. This is what you get. My super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna fuck the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the
moon. Oh my god. What in the world, bro? What in the world? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm alive again tomorrow years. Okay. Okay, what? Also, oh god, what? Yep, why did my internet decide to F up during all my suggestions? Oh god. Well, fascinating. That was definitely fascinating. Very, very fascinating. Oh man. Okay. Let's check out this short now. This is gonna be a very, very interesting short, so strap up. Okay, right away they just want to add a grunt sound effect. Okay, sounds good. Why not? Why not? Okay, it seems like it's Mufasa versus Sonic. Okay, let's see this. Okay, yeah, see video that for the meme sounds good. I think we've learned a lot. Peak brain rot. Well, it seems like it's time for bed. No, Tim, we're almost done. Wait, just give me a second. Sound's not helping. You know how difficult it is to find songs now. You've listened to so much. I mean, oh, yeah, that is true. All right, let's see this.
Shadow! Hedgehog, help me. Fuck you.
Okay, then. Wow. All right, so yeah, we definitely Shadow is.
Are you worried?
Shadow is definitely taken over. Not only the stream, but the damn world as well. The damn movie industry as well, to say the least. Yeah. Okay. Let's see this Iris song now that we have. Draw the Line remake. Okay, let's check this out. I'm not leaving. I just don't like the piss moon joke. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, some brief news. There's a new Sonic concert down here at the UK. You have to check it out then, bro. You have to go. By Bentley Jones. I'm doing the light for it. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Sounds good, Alex. Sounds good. G, search stem shadow. Okay, I'll do it after this. Omega. Give me a second. All right, let's check out Iris now.
Annihilation, such banana time.
Wow. Yeah, Irishman, this guy is just so good, man. He's so good at bringing that energy. His rock screams, rock vocals, absolutely insane, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy is so good, bro. This guy is genuinely so good. The song is pretty great. It is. Sorry, I'm back. All good, Wyatt. Also, never forget, I'm the one who introduced you to Iris. I won't forget, bro. I won't forget, Sean. This is an original remake before getting scrapped. I see. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay. 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 All right. Okay, let's get into let's get into this one now. So this is Alex. Alex, you wanted this one. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, let's get into this one. Give me a second. So we're back with Magnify. Fall from Grace. Okay. Give me a second. Let's check this one out. Is the screen up? All right, let's check this out.
Buzzing flies, sparks behind the cataracts upon your haunted eyes. So much for the good old days, so much for the dream, so much for the rumor mill, a whisper to a scream. If I am anything, I say I was your friend. It's harder than I thought, watching as you fall from grace. All the things you can't replace, watching as you fall. I remember the days you turned to black, when every new disaster sent you spitting from the tracks. Full of empty promises, you're never coming clean. And every vacant stare tells me you don't know what I mean. No one's listening, no one just like you. Like every breath was wasted, Look what it's done to you. I will come around. We'll have a drink or two and talk about the lives you shattered, watching as you fall from grace. All the things you can't replace, memories that fade away, watching as you fall, as you fall. I love you. You know, you know, you know, you know. You know, you know how much watching as you fall. You know, you know, you know, you know. Grace. You know how much I things you can. You know, you know, you know, you know. Replace. You know how much I things you fade. You know, you know, you know, you know. Fade away. You know how much watching as you fall. You know, you know, you know, you know. Grace. You know I have to let you go.
Damn, bruh. That was such a good song. Holy shit. Yo. That was really, really good, Alex. That was really, really good. What happened to Magnify? I think, didn't we talk about this? I forgot if we did. What happened to that Magnify, bruh? That was some really good music, man. That was really, really good. What the hell happened to them? Okay. What the heck is this? Give me a second. Don't disappoint Shadow or else. Okay, let's see this. No spoilers. All right. We did talk about why I wasn't in Shadow. Yeah, I like Magnify. I'm more curious. It was too good for Sonic, bruh moment. Oh my god. All right, let's see this. Shadow when he finds the one who's been leaking Sonic 3 scenes. Yeah, exactly. Don't be doing spoilers, bro. Don't be doing spoilers. All right, we have another short, I believe. Let me see this one. This one is. Give me a second.
Shadow is far beyond.
Bro, give me a second, bro. Okay. What's this? Sonic 3 Shadow stole my popcorn. Okay, so this guy's in a movie theater, and let's see how this is gonna happen.
Project Shadow is far beyond.
Oh man, Shadow would be so scary in real life. Ah! Hey, I was eating that.
When I'm done, there won't be anything left.
Oh, this is rich. Sonic, can you help me out here?
Pop quiz, hotshot.
What did you do? What I had to. Any last words?
Yeah. Who does your highlight?
What in the world, bruh? How the hell do you even edit that? What? Bro, what? How the hell do you even... that is so cool, bro. That is so cool. Holy shit, man. That is so cool. Can you believe next 2 months is 2 months since I got you into the Sonic series? 2 months or 2 years, you meant? What did we just watch, if I'm not mistaken? Did the Superstars and Frontiers too? Oh wow, like the Shadow healing the dudes. Yeah, that was really cool. Wow, damn, that's a really good damn job, bro. That's a really damn good job. I really like that. All right, what's next up?
2 years ago.
We're Iris. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. What was the other video? Alright. Give me a second. Wait, oops. Alright, we're gonna check out an Iris video about making an album. Okay, 2 years of Dawn of the Demetrix. Alright. Why suggested Irish stuff that isn't music? Yeah, it is just a video. It's not even music. Like, it's just him talking. We'll see how much we want to check out. Anyways, let's see this. Let's see this.
2 years ago, our third album from Iris, Dawn of the Demetrix, was released. What started off as just one simple album project turned into 3 behemoths, all the albums coming together and clashing into a giant story that I could have never imagined. I make this video because I didn't feel like putting out a tweet did any justice whatsoever for how much love we've received thus far with the 2 years of this album happening. And it all started during the pandemic, a time of uncertainty, a time of loneliness, a time of craziness, and it was a huge outlet for me. But I would have never ever thought in a million years that I would turn everything that I conceptualized from the beginning into the grandest story that I've written. And it's still going. So on the cusp of the holiday ending, we had a bunch of people remind us. I had no idea. It's been that long that I don't even know my own release dates. But people spread their love across Twitter, showing fan art, appreciation posts. I've seen everything. I've been so overwhelmed with the response that... And that's not even a bad thing. It's amazing how many of you followed us through this album and supported us, as it seemed to have stemmed with a lot of people. When I created this album, it was a huge cathartic output for me during a time where things were very, very uncertain. The album itself was a massive chance to get a lot off my chest. I had traumas stemming back decades, long before DA Games or Iris or practically anything that you'd know now was made. And since resting those demons, it's helped me grow as a person. The album did a lot more for me than I could have ever hoped for. But what I didn't bank on was that this would turn into a full-fledged story. And it started with literally that album. Because previously beforehand, like Heart of an Artist and Goliath's Throne originally were contained as just separate albums from each other with different stories. Or should I say meanings? They weren't really full-fledged stories. Goliath's Throne had a bit of input, but that was when I had a chance to blossom a little more. My mind is so fucking messed up. I'm still coming off from a holiday, but I want to say thank you. Because with Heart of an Artist, it was totally different in its meaning compared to what it is now. It started off as being like a laboratory experiment to make hallucinogenic drugs, to bring people exposure therapy through traumas and overcome their trials, descending into that hallucinogenic and ascending from it. Super cryptic, not really talked about a whole lot, and was hoping to kind of leave it there. But then when I made Goliath's Throne, things started to get a little bit crazier. We actually had an emphasis on something. And when the pandemic hit, I honestly thought I wouldn't actually make an album after that. It would just be singles to release out of catharsis. But I had a lot on my plate. There was a lot that I wanted to get off my chest. There was a lot that I wanted to talk about, and that album did it for me. And since then, it turned into a massive story. Finding a way to make Goliath's Throne and Heart of an Artist make sense and fit into Dawn of the Demetrix has been nothing shy of a blessing, because now we have a huge adventure ahead of us that have so many angles to think of. And that's because when we were building up for the transmissions for Dawn of the Demetrix and Jaws of Dawn and everything like that, the fan response was insane. I can't tell you how many times we'd make DA Games merch and Iris merch or pretty much anything, and Iris just tends to trump it so much. And that I never thought would happen. Iris is not, of course, a very popular thing, but for everybody who has had a chance to explore through this whole thing, has shown devotion beyond anything, is inspiring, to say the least. I couldn't imagine being here. DA Games will always and forever be one of my babies. It's always going to be our big sauce of how we can do this in the first place. So I gotta count my blessings where I can. But if I had a choice in a heartbeat, I would be making stories forever. From a hallucinogenic, drug-induced thing like Heart of an Artist to becoming the symbol of archival for the entire galaxy was something I'd never anticipated. The Iris needed another purpose. It needed something. I had created a symbol alongside Iris, which we now know as the Demetrix. It was a trial run to see if it would work. I was going through a very designer-centric environment, and I was thinking, you know, spill anything out you can, see what sticks. And when we showed it, there was a lot of people who really liked the Demetrix, but unanimously, the Iris was appreciated a lot more. And I thought, you know what? That's incredible. So maybe the Demetrix can stand within its symbolism, its exact creation. It was meant to be a copy of Iris, a new Iris. And the reception to the Iris symbol being the most iconic thing is like, yep, this needs to have some story. Now the two are fighting. How does that happen? And luckily during that point, I'd had so many things to explore with villain arcs and universes and all that. And I thought, oh my god, well, who's the hero? Goliath. We already had him right there, Goliath's throne. That was him. And of course, creating Abram and his AI assistant Dovacom has been really fun. Wasn't at the time. I think when I was creating the character, there was a lot that I needed to think about, and it was literally the embodiment of everything that I could hate about a system, a scenario, a person. But Abram, as much as I could despise the rat, got me to think very critically going forward about even my own thoughts, and that's what got me to do non-biased writing. As an extension of art, it's always apparent when an artist puts in their own flavor of the world. But one thing you rarely see nowadays, or maybe you do, but it's so hidden, is artists even challenging their own thoughts. With the Iris being the symbol of archival and seeing every possible outcome from every different side, it would be a disservice to not think on that spectrum too. So now if I have a thought, I challenge it too. And that's what's drawn people in. Abram has empathy points. Same with Goliath. I wish I could talk about Goliath so much more, but I'm working on him. And now with the new reveal of his voice actor, Damon Allums, that man literally brought my character to life. And as soon as I heard those voice stems, I kind of teared up. That voice has been trapped inside my head for that many years, and to hear it actually out there was insane. And previewing it at MomoCon when the concert was happening and hearing the people's reactions was incredible. I was at the back and I think you saw me coming out, but I was very emotional. I fucking burst when I was back there. And of course, the announcement of Heart of an Artist Resurrection too. So there's that. Never thought that we'd make Realms. That's another thing. But when that wormhole opened in the beginning of at least the Valentine section, something needed to stick. And the best part about that was when we finally got to recognize the depths and recognize Midoriya. When I create characters, I never have a full premise of them first. I like to lay them out on the table and see how they mix with the other characters first. What would I do with them? So when I created the artificial intelligence of this world, Dovacom, he wasn't even really meant to be as much of a friend and companion to Abram as originally intended. He was just meant to serve as a tool, and he still is. But Abram needed a friend, and the only one that could ever step into his father's footsteps at that time was the AI. He was built there to be with Abram, his only friend really. And so to see the two together in connection on social media is fucking awesome. And of course, what would happen to this dynamic duo and the crazy stuff that happens down the line is it's gonna write itself now. It's incredible. But of course, obviously, the main emphasis of this entire thing, the main character we want to focus on is Goliath. This one is the hero of the story. This is everything that I could ever picture as strength against the odds. I didn't have an outlet for strength against the odds until Goliath came along. He was everything that inspired me to push against, even ignorantly, the odds. All the trials and tribulations, the trials by fire, everything that we could ever go through in life, I put into Goliath, knowing if he can do it, then I can too. Overall, though, this whole thing turned into a galactic story of unprecedented amounts. And then even exploring into places like Pandorium, my anthology series. You guys saw Solitude back then, and now we're making games. With the conception of Hammerscorn Media, now we're able to kind of envision little mini games for our community to enjoy and invest their time in. I always thought of these things as having different mediums for people to enter through, because not everybody's gonna like an album, not everybody's gonna like a story, not everybody's gonna like a game, but there's always a subset of people who can enter through there. So I always thought a game would be so cool to have. So now we get to do that. And obviously our first game being Solitude subject placement, it's our first endeavor into the gaming scene, and we're already making strides in this little community fun experience that we're hopefully envisioning even larger. That will obviously be talked about later, but now's not the time for Solitude. I mean, this is Iris. This is the 2nd year anniversary of Dawn of the Demetrix. Unlike the other albums, this one started a grand scale story unlike anything I've written. It's an endeavor, it's a challenge, but I love this. And even if I didn't have the resources available for me to do stuff like Iris, I'd probably still be doing it. Because I try put it down, I try to work on DA, I try to do something else. It's always on the back of my mind. The same with the Will Ryan Originals, Pandorium Anthology. It's just where my heart resides, and I don't think I could actually leave it. So thanks for every bit of support that Iris has ever gone through. I owe my life to keep going, to be able to keep doing this, to envision a means to shock people, to put people on suspense, excitement, challenge. Just everything that's happened through this is not in vain. Everything has been so cool. So happy anniversary, Dawn of the Demetrix. 2 years, and a lot has happened. And a lot's gonna happen. Announcement times. So let's start off with obviously the first thing, Heart of an Artist, Resurrection. It was our most iconic album. It was the first album that we did for Iris, which was originally just supposed to be a DA Games album, which turned into this whole thing. It was early days for me. I was not the best at making mixes, engineering, mastering, you name it. The ideas were there, they'd just never be envisioned properly. And I'd waited so long to see if I can envision a moment where I can give these songs justice. And now they are. We actually have Why Do We Hold an SOS currently on the Will Ryan Originals channel in Resurrection form, with an album slated for winter. Progress on that's running smoothly. We just done Draw the Line, As the Lights Go Out, now we're moving on to Kings and Queens. This whole month of September is going to be solely focused on that, which means Flash Drive SSD will be, for anybody who's into DA games, will be for next year. But I hope to learn everything with Iris and just put that back through DA games. The two kind of talk together so much. So Heart of an Artist Resurrection, it's coming along super nicely. The story's working with it. The music's doing great. I think we're gonna go places in winter, basically. And anybody who knows Iris thus far also knows there's going to be a book. Well, not just a book, a series of them. And the first one that we're working on is the Behemoth arc, exactly where Goliath is. It's taking a lot longer than I once envisioned, simply because for every little thing that happens in the story, something needs to make sense, and I've built a whole world that needs to make sense to some degree. So a lot of the happenings is cross-referencing everything else to a point where, okay, does it make sense? Okay, we can keep going. If not, just change what happened without changing the bullet points, because everybody knows the bullet points to a degree. At least about 15 to 20% of them. Like I say, it's that big. But we can afford to do so much within that and connect the dots in the best way we can. So it's very fine work. As it stands, currently there are about 8 to 10 fully written pages of the prologue with all the bullet points laid out. 15 to 20 pages probably is going to be where we're striding for. So it's long, it's big, but hopefully it's worth it. And that's the Behemoth arc. Hopefully you get to see more about Goliath going forward and his journey on his side. Now, back to gaming. So as I talked about, Hammerscorn Media is my new gaming studio. It's small, it's tight-knit, but our team has been working very hard on some cool stuff. And of course, our first project being Solitude Subject Placement, that has exceeded expectations on our end. We have plans. But with that happening, and we know Iris has had its fair share of experiences over time. And if you remember Jaws of Dawn, how cool would it be to have its own program? And so we're happy to announce Jaws of Dawn's Behemoth update. The same adventure you all know and love, with so many more customizable features and new challenges and strategies to think of, with whole new visuals too, and takes out all the riff-raff math that goes into it. More lore, more design, more gaming. Just generally everybody gets to play this, and we're going to be starting it off as a community night thing in our server. Whenever we have links, people can come in. We just give those out very sparingly. But it's also go towards community nights, and Jaws of Dawn is a heavily requested return. So the Behemoth update should really fix a lot of that. And we hope to see that sometime around summer 2024. That's Jaws of Dawn. But then, obviously, there was another game announcement that we wanted to do. So it was originally a community night thing. But Jaws of Vegala. The idea is set. There is a lot of things we want to do with it. Think Mario Party with real-time strategy like Command and Conquer. When the Iris gets taken away from Vegala Infinity, it loses its stronghold in Hitherfall and vanishes, ending up in the other realm on the other side, Yondrathal. Now exposed to several of the Vegalian subsystems, they are now watching and curious. Several armies are sent out to search for what's inside Jaws of Vegala, but only one army will prevail. That is set to be somewhere around autumn-winter time of next year as well. Next year, we've got a whole lot planned. Don't be surprised if we have to push back a few things, but that is our goal. Considering how fast we've been going lately, we'll see. There have been other ideas that we've been circulating around. How could we make Dovacom an experience? How can we make Biobond an experience? You know, all these cool things. There's always a magic brain moment, and believe me, I've had a ton of those lately. But it's all to set out in due time. Hopefully you'll see it. If you want more updates on this, I would heavily recommend subscribing to Will Ryan Originals and following Will D.A. Ryan on Twitter, just to keep up to date with this whole story. There's also a whole playlist which keeps the Iris chronological cycle in order as well as it can. There's a lot of dead ends still. But if you're curious about everything, go check out the playlist. It's in the description below. Upon releasing these games, we're hoping to have free downloadable games on Itch.io with the chance to donate. You don't have to if you don't want to. Every donation's appreciated, but it would help go towards the production of the games in the future. But zero pressure, because we could just work on DA. Just, I don't know, maybe like 10 more FNAF songs, I guess. But Itch.io, you're probably going to see these down the line. We're going to start them off in our community Discord server as experiences for community nights, to hopefully evolve on that and release them for Itch.io release for whenever you guys want to just play it on your own accord. That also is the same with Solitude subject placement. We wish we could talk about that more, and wish we could talk about so much else more, but that would be revealing too much, and there's already so much. And of course, none of that could have ever happened without your devotion, support, and just overall inspiring force. Again, as I say, Iris just sweeps the board whenever we have a lot of announcements. There's so much hype for it. It's so cool, and it keeps me going, and hopefully you guys get to see exactly what we're making down the line. I know I'm not as super crazy as my previous videos. I'm very tired. I got a lot of work. I've just come back from flying several places. I'm actually going away in a few days again, and then I've got a whole album to do, several games. But rest assured, I'm in a mentally well place. I'm very happy.
That's good.
And I cannot wait to show you everything that's going down the line. Words on text just couldn't do this justice, so I really wanted to make a video. To everyone who has followed us so much, thank you. You're inspiring, in more words than many. To see some of you come up to me at conventions and talk about your stories with the album, I mean, I get worked up a lot emotionally, but just hearing that people resonate with this was, because again, I'm a creator that didn't feel like could resonate with anyone. I mean, it just shows how human we all are deep down, and this life can't be taken for granted. So when people come up and share their stories, I'm blessed that you could find confinement and trust in us. It could have been from anyone, and the fact is, it still can. Artists across the whole globe are inspiring so many, and there's no shortage of it. So dare I say, I will never say that I would be ever the only one in anybody's life, but to be a part of that experience alone, even if minimal, it means the world that you could trust in us that way. And I don't want to ruin that. So that's why there's a whole lot more work putting into this. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait to show you all. I know I sound like a broken record, but once again, thank you so much. It means everything. Right, I gotta get back to working on this stuff. There's probably gonna be some DA game stuff down the line as well. Again, recap, Heart of an Artist Resurrection coming out in winter. The games that we plan coming out next year, sort of the spring, summer, and winter periods of time. The book is coming along super well. Please subscribe to Will Ryan Originals if you want to keep up to date on all of this. And check out Will D.A. Ryan on Twitter. And of course, for anything DA Games related, check out DA Games Official on Twitter. That is not stopping. We are still going with that. Very busy period, but I'm Will of DA Games and Will Ryan Originals. Just, again, fuck. How many times can I say thank you before it's in there, you know? I'm sure you know that. And I hope you know that. Because we're going to keep going as long as we can. All right, thanks, guys. Peace out.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool of how he functions and how he thinks. And I really like how he said that he's in a happy space. I really do like that. He says he's in a positive space. He is happy now. And... yeah, quite a lot of, actually. There was a lot of information. Also, there was quite a lot of information that I just had no idea what the hell he was talking about, because I'm still pretty relatively new to all of this stuff, and he does a lot of things, not just Iris. So I was like, okay, I don't know what you mean by that, but that's pretty cool. But it's really cool how he functions, and I really appreciate how happy he is discussing these type of things. The enthusiasm that he has and the positivity is really nice. I do like it. That was pretty cool. Next up, we have a song here. Let's see this. That was made in 2022. Lots have changed. Yeah, that was quite a while ago. All right, give me a second. Oh God. Okay. Let me put my screen up. This is, so I think Alex said this was in front of 60,000 people, I believe it was. Oh God. Yeah, so this band is, in my opinion, is Johnny's most boring band, but it's also most popular for some reason. Well, let's see it. Let's check it out.
Yeah! I've played all around the fucking world, and I've never heard it sound like this! Let's rock the nation! I want to hear your voice. Come on! The show is over, still hear that ringing in your ear. Another day on the road, and no time for fear. The lights turned off.
Oh, they actually turned the lights off. Okay. Oh my God.
The stage is cleared when empty. The energy level you had turned down completely. Come on. Hot lights of thunder. Get your fist up with the air. We are a wild creation. Can we rock this town? We gonna rock the nation. Shout it out loud. I love it. Shout it out loud. A 1,000 miles away from home, you're locked inside this circus. Stage fright, you try to stay cool but not getting nervous. The countdown starts, few seconds to go. When the fucking breaks loose, and you give them all that you got, sometimes even more. Hot lights of thunder, get your fist with the air. We are a wild creation. Yeah, we will rock this town. We gonna rock the nation. Shout it out loud. We are no strange sensation. We wanna teach you loud. We gonna rock the nation. And there ain't no peace, and it means all to you. This is the time for breaking the rules. Every motherfucker! We are a wild creation, and we rock this town. We gonna rock the nation. We're shouting out loud. We are no strange sensation. We wanna teach you loud. We gonna rock the nation. There ain't no death. We rock the nation. We rock the nation. You rock the nation. Dankeschön, vielen Dank. Guten Abend. You rock. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you in September.
Damn. That's crazy, bruh. That is crazy. So how? So Johnny is not in this is not in this band anymore. Is that what you're saying, Alex, or what was it? So that was 8. Holy shit, that was like what, 8-9 years ago. Oh my god. God damn, bruh. But that crowd was insane still, bruh. Oh, he's still in the band? Oh shit, okay. You can be in multiple bands? I did not know that. I thought you just choose one band, but hey, Johnny wants to do multiple things. You know what? Fair enough to him. Okay, in your opinion, you don't like the band. Fair enough, fair enough. But that was still, that crowd was sick. That crowd was sick. He's in a few. God damn, bro. How the hell do you have time for all of them? 2 are good. 1 is this. Damn, okay. I mean, they are fine. Alright. We're gonna check out a Sonic Boom Fire and Ice song called Buccaneers Cove. Okay, this is an interesting title. Let's check it out. Alright, good song. Let's go to the next one. Alright. Also some cool music from Sonic Boom, Fire, and Ice. Let's see what next up is. Next up is, I think, an animation, I believe. Let me see. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Uh-oh. That's not good. What did I just do? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're fine. Okay. Alright, we're gonna end things off with this animation and call it a day for today. It's Dark Sonic vs. Shadow. Okay, comic to animation 13+. If you are not 13+, please do not watch this for some reason. But let's see this. Let's see this. Let's see this animation. Let's see this.
Shadow. You've really done it now. Oh, you idiot!
What's so funny, Faker?
Look at you. Look at the sad state you're in right now. Why don't you look around? You seriously think Maria would approve of any of this? To what you've done to her precious home? No, she would hate it. She would hate you. And if she saw the state you're in right now, she would have wished you were shot dead instead of her.
You think you know me? Who are you to mention her name? Who are you to judge anything? You're gonna regret it deeply, Hedgehog.
Really? Still think you're in the right here? Guess I'll have to beat the senses out of you.
Bring it! I'll give you all of me!
Okay. Oh, that's it. Oh, we didn't even get to see the battle. Oh, okay then. Oh, fair enough. I guess we're just getting the start of the battle. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I feel like Shadow without his rings shits on anybody, but that's just me. That's just me. Anyways, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Omega. I got you. So we'll end it off with Omega's song from Stem. Shadow. There we go. I read context of the video for fun when I saw it in suggestion. This is what if scenario if the Ark did crash into the Earth, killing all of Sonic's friends and tons of people. That's why Sonic is Dark Sonic. Ooh, I see. Interesting. That is definitely interesting. Okay, let's check out this. Let's check it from Stem's channel.
We, the members of Family Tech Support, didn't volunteer.
Cool.
We were.
I didn't know. So I think I'm gonna suggest that Angel Stronger 2 make Sonic Sunday less of Sonic Sunday. Sounds good, Alex. Alright, let's end it off with Stem Shadow. Let's check it out.
All I know is uphill battles. I travel. I'm no higher gun. I used to be cracked like marble. Now I stand taller, close to the sun. Cause I used to hide in shadows, and now the shadows fight my battles. The journey to the life I promised. Art is my compass, standing on the grave I dug for the shadow I was. cracked like marble. Now I stand taller, close to the sun. Cause I used to hide in shadows, and now the shadows fight my battles. A journey to the light, I promise. Art is my compass, standing on the grave I dug for the shadow I was. Got a shadow on myself tucked under the bed, but they wanted a chalked out line instead. So now I'm levels past my best. I know that the code that I cracked, just a drop in the bucket. Got the strings off the puppet. Water serpent I slayed, keep the fame when I cut it. Got the power I covet, turn the tables I love it. Had to reach this peak to see it. All I know is up battles. I travel, I'm no higher gun. I used to be cracked like marble. Now I stand taller, close to the sun. Cause I used to hide in shadows, and now the shadows fight my battles. A journey to the light, I promise. Art is my compass, standing on the grave I dug for the shadow I was.
That was really good. I actually really enjoy Stim's songs, man. Like, his voice is so good. I really do like his voice. Yeah. Stim is definitely goated, bro. Stim is definitely goated. I got 5% battery right now. Well, no worries. We're gonna end things off today with that song. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for the recommendations. I had a fun time. I hope everybody else had a fun time as well. And that's going to be it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed. There was quite a lot of shadow stuff that we checked out, which I don't mind. I had a fun time checking that out. So yeah, that was really good. All right, I'm going to do my 10-second countdown now. So all right. Thank you everybody for being here once again. And I can't even speak anymore. I appreciate your recommendations and the time that we spent together. So thank you so much. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you all once again. And I'll see you very, very soon. Like usual. Hopefully. Hopefully everybody stays safe and has fun. All right. I'll see you guys. All right. Thank you.